All right, everyone, back with another video. Most people said that they'd like to see a video on a couple of gold farms. And I thought I'd pair that with what I'm already doing at the moment to make gold. There's a lot of quite lucrative ways to make gold at the moment. And the smartest way to do it is to normally pair gold making with a thing you're going to do anyway. But the thing I want to look at today is it goes completely against that thing I just said, is the weaver cloth bolts. So if we just go into weaver cloth and we look at regions, the bolts are actually selling for a fair bit of gold. Like it hasn't been this high for quite a long time. So we're going to go do the weaver cloth farm, just because sometimes it can be hard to remember to do everything. Like there's a lot going on. There's a lot to do. If you're like me, the focus has been largely gearing, and that seems to be what most people are doing at the moment, largely focusing on gearing up. And that's what I'm going to do. I'll make another video today because today is my delve day and I'm looking forward to going and doing that. So I'll make another video today and show you how I'm making gold, overlapping gold while doing those things in preparation for my raid day tomorrow. So I'm as geared up as possible. I've come up quite a fair bit since the last video. So the last couple of days, my IL levels come up a fair bit. So is my gold. So you can see if I stop opening every single thing on my page, I'm almost at 200,000, at 2 million gold. And I've got 120,000 coming through in sales. So I'm going to reach 2 million today when I open my mail. So we're going to go look at that. Definitely don't underestimate enchanting either. If you've got an enchanter, yeah, think about it. Let's go do that follower dungeon, see how much gold we can make in there with those bolts. Might just list these. I'm probably going to get undercut while I'm in there, but I can't sell them if they're in my bag. Might as well do that. These things, I've got them here. They're under profit at the moment, most of them. Some of them are popping up. I'm hoping tenacity will pop up later today. These are just things I stock up during the week, really, as material for cheap things that I know sell well. So we're going to do the follower dungeon. My brain melted. There was like a full second there where I couldn't remember what it was called. We're going to do the Dark Flame Cleft. So we'll sign up for that. We'll use our little Dark Moon fan buffs because a little bit faster is still a little bit faster. Should probably also swap into Shadow because that'll help. It's going to force me to redo the group as well, just so everybody's got a heads up there. Yeah, we've got to rearrange our little doodads. All right. So we've got some buffs on. Might as well use this one too. Why not? Let's go for it. We'll go big or go home, right? All right. Let's see how much gold we can make in here. I don't know how long we should do it for. I don't like to do these for too long. I get bored. I really want to go do my delves. I don't know what that font of power is. It's been a while since I've done this delve. Does anybody know what that's about in a follower dungeon? Is that going to turn us into the follower mythic version? I don't know. That's interesting. We'll have a look at that another time. We'll explore that. Let's see how much gold we can make in here. Hopefully it hasn't been nerfed. Like I said, it's been a little bit since I've been in this dungeon because Clock just hasn't been making a lot of gold. My focus has been primarily on enchants. Yeah, still dropping the spines. My focus has been primarily on enchants. I'll just quickly show you that macro in case you're new in here. This macro lets you leave the dungeon. I've got it over here in the sidebar. Lets you leave the dungeon and skip the load screen if you click it and double jump at the same time. So you can't do that while jumping, and I've skipped one of the loading screens, and it just speeds up how long you can do this for. I've had a lot of people tell me over and over again that I will make more gold if I do this the first and second room. And while that may be true, I don't think it is, to be honest. You will make more gold if you do the first and second room, but it will take you more time. You make a substantial amount of gold in this dungeon just clearing the first room, and it takes you like 15, 20 minutes before you're locked out. And then you can go do other things that make just as much gold. I'm going to actually leave this dungeon, change my spec and requeue. You'll make more gold doing other things rather than spending all of that extra time doing that second room. The drops aren't as lucrative. It takes longer to do. And it just takes longer to do. So really try to prioritize your time. There are other ways to make gold. Like at the moment, sitting on the auction house and doing those enchants is insane. I don't know, you've seen that gold. I was at what, 119? Let's go check. I already forgot what the number was. 119 or 109,000 gold. And that was for an hour. 115. There we go. That was for an hour. So and that's largely profit. It's not entirely profit because with enchants, you have to spend gold to make gold, but All right, let's kill these guys. See how much gold we can make. We lost a little bit of time because it kept forcing me back into my disc spec. If you're a healer and you're doing kinds of things, make sure you switch into your DPS spec before you sign up, because you just seen that it forcefully switched me back into disc on the reset there. That's not fun. Yeah. We're getting a fair bit of cloth here. We're getting a fair bit of gold here. This is going to be, I don't know. I don't know how long we're going to do this for, 10, maybe 15 minutes. I don't know what to talk to you guys about. This style of video is different. I've not done this style of video for very long. I guess this is good practice for streaming, except normally I have you guys to talk to when I do the streaming. It's just kind of me talking to you like you're here, but you're not yet. So that's always fun. Just casually get stuck behind the thing there. So lots of gold to be made on this farm in general. Especially at the moment, though, I think reset day in particular will be a good time to be selling these things. So it might be worthwhile. Like I said, I've just started this back up again, to be honest, this one. So it might be worthwhile farming during the week and stocking up and then selling them all on reset day as everybody's trying to get their new crafted pieces and whatnot. And all of that fun stuff associated with that. So I'm using a fun new editor. It costs a fair bit of money though. It's quite expensive. I'm using a fun new editor basically in hopes that it will allow me to create more videos for you. It removes my retakes and things automatically, and it improves the speech and it removes retakes. It's really very helpful. And when I do my next monetized video, I'll talk about it in there. I haven't done a monetized video for a little bit because I'm wanting to wait until I've had 28 days of monetized to go through it with everybody. The amount of money I'm making it's nice. It's not unbelievably lucrative though. I'm breaking even, I think. I need to double check it. Breaking even when I factor in the editing softwares that I'm using to actually make these videos for you guys. So I'm still having to do this the cheapest way I can in terms of the bringing you guys the information, spending more money making the videos as I'm making it to give you guys better quality content, better quality videos, but it does take time and effort. So be patient in regards to the quality of the videos and the way I'm going about bringing you videos as often as possible. I mean, everybody's got an opinion, but yeah, it's not an insane way to make money. Has been a very good way to pay for my WoW subscription, though. I hope some of you guys have found a way to pay for your WoW subscription after watching these videos. Just like I've made 2 million gold in the last 5 months and paid for my subscription every month since I started this. So it's definitely possible to make insane amounts of gold with the methods that I'm using. Let me know in the comments if you have been using some of these methods and what you've been doing, and whether or not it's been paying for your subscription, or if that's not your goal, maybe your goal is just to afford your raid bills, cover some of those repair bills, which is fun, but also pots and things, especially at the moment, so expensive. 1,000 gold for a single pot is, so if you've got a 2-hour raid group every Thursday with my guild, you need 2 pots for that. So that's 2,000 gold right there. You haven't even done the raid yet. So there's been no wipes. Then you need the gold afterwards for enchants and gear upgrades and all of those fun things. So it gets quite expensive quite fast. Maybe you do mythics. I towed into mythics. I haven't done too much there. But the delves have been fun gearing up in there. But it's very expensive just in general, gold-wise playing WoW. So definitely cover those even if you're not looking to pay for your subscription. So I see in the post that I made, a lot of people wanted a gold farm video. And I'm going to start doing a couple of those. I'm going to break it up though, so people can look at the gold farm videos that are relevant to them. There's no point me squeezing this one as an example into a long gold farm video. If you don't have tailoring, this might not be of interest to you unless you're considering making a tailor. There's a possibility there. So I'm going to make these as separate videos so people can look at the ones they want. But the next best one on the poll, at least to date, as I'm doing this video, the next best one was, I'm just here for the fun of it, and I spend my gold as fast as I make it. I wasn't sure how I was going to make that video if that became the most popular one. I was like, do I just blow 500,000 gold on a mount on your books now? Yeah, that might have been the angle we went in there. And if you guys hadn't have asked for the gold plan video, next time when I pop up the video, I'll make it clearer what type of video I'll make there. That's what I was thinking. Blow obscene amounts of gold on the auction house for that video. Who doesn't need a new shiny mount? I have been known to spend obnoxious amounts of gold on mounts in the past, so it wouldn't be out of character for me anyway. You might notice some skips during this video as the editor cuts out moments of silence to make this video as streamlined as possible for you guys. I think I'm only going to do this farm to 10 minutes because I might go crazy otherwise. We'll just have to calculate how much an hour would have been. I don't think you'll get to an hour, to be honest. Oh, I didn't double jump before lockout. Like if you're doing enough DPS, you're not going to make it to an hour before you get locked out. It's probably going to, I reckon, 20 minutes before lockout is what would happen here. So we'll figure it out. We'll just double it. We'll just say if we make it to 10 minutes, we'll just double it. We'll say 20 minutes. And if it's lower than it actually is, you can tell me in the comments. But I would rather tell you something makes a little bit less gold than it does than tell you it takes a little bit more gold than it does. So I reckon we can fit in maybe 2 more of these because we did have that weird where I had to zoom out and change specs. So just to get a true 10-minute-ish representation. Couple of these guys. Do you guys want more videos like on some more of the, I don't know, non-gold baking stuff I do on WoW? Do you guys want videos on the rates that I'm doing, on some videos about the delves, or just random what I'm doing to gear up and stuff like that? Is that things you guys are interested in, or do you really want me to stay focused on the gold making content? Some of the gold making content gets repetitive, and sometimes I discover gold making things just while out and doing other things. Like there was a couple of gold making things the other day, and I popped that up in the members thing for now that I came across just while questing, trying to get my keys to the delves and things like that. So do you want me to make more videos, just more on a, I don't know, I guess it would be like vlogging. I don't know what you would categorize it as, just about my life on WoW, if you want some more information along that. It's been 10 minutes, tiny bit over, but we did that. We had to switch out because I entered in the wrong spec and it kept forcing me back into healer. We also got those grays and we can calculate that too. This is what we got in here. We'll just move it all down so we can see what we picked up. Quite a lot. What we picked up from in here. Now, I don't know if we'll make more gold making bolts or not. We'll have a look at that in a minute. We'll just fix this up because my OCD just will not allow it. All right. So here we are. I'm going to list some of this while I'm standing here. I'm going to hold shift and we can see here how much gold we've made roughly. I'll add it all together for you guys at the end. But for 10 minutes, the timer is still going. For 10 minutes, it's really not that bad. So we'll just do an auction house scan and we'll have a quick check and see if it is smarter to turn these into bolts. I don't think it will be. Very rarely is it smarter to do that. Usually just selling the raw materials is where it is. All right, it is apparently smarter to do that. Look at that. That's really surprised me. Super surprised about that. We'll go do that. It's not like I haven't got enough gold to blow it in that direction anyway. We'll do some unraveling. I don't know if this is actually going to make more gold because it's going to take 5 of those to make. We'll make 1. We'll see what happens. All right, let's go make 1. How many souls did we get? We got 16. And that turned into 1. So that doesn't seem like a wise financial choice there. That's okay. We'll just make this bolt. We'll see what goes on. So you can see while making the bolts is lucrative, the actual unraveling of the weaver cloth is not. So what I understand from what we're looking at here is if we go in the auction house and we buy these spores. See, that would have been what was making that seem ridiculously lucrative, that 1 cent thing there. So I don't actually think that's got any value to it. So we'll just sell these as it is. We lost a little bit of gold there. That's fine. Better that it happens to me than you. So just listing these, make sure you don't get caught out by anybody listing. Like I said, there was that one there for 1 silver. Some people will get caught out. So just make sure you're watching. All right. So I forgot to do the calculating bit as I was listing it. So I had to go back and double check it for you guys. So basically that 10 minutes netted us 2,200 gold. So for 20 minutes, we would have made 4,400 gold. And that's raw gold and 100% profit for 20 minutes, which that's pretty good. And it's selling really quickly. You can see here it's already selling. You're probably noticing I sell some enchanting things, these. Basically, I make all of my enchanting gear out, all of the enchants that I sell out of bronze things. So when I get these golds and silver ones, I just sell them and then I use the profits for that to buy bronze versions because I'll get twice as many and I can make gold and silver level stuff without it. And that just increases the profit margins. Some of these enchants sell really well. You can see that one's going faster than I can really keep up with it. That's how much gold you'll make for that weaver cloth one. We can just open this while we're here, I guess. While you're doing that weaver cloth run, it's not the most insane way to make gold, but it is really chill. It is really easy. You do need to make sure you are specced out in quality fabric. You need to be a tailor. You want to be specced out in quality fabric. You want to be able to get the fabric to begin with. So textile treasures as well. So you can collect as much as possible from the mobs. And with quality fabric, it lets you collect gold and silver stuff at the same time. So it just all increases your profit margins. This one increases how much you can pick up. And you want to be specced out fully on both of those to make the most out of that time that you spend there in that farm. So go and check it out if you're interested. There's lots of ways to make gold on WoW at the moment, essentially. So enjoy that and have fun. As always, remember, girls don't play WoW.